Good evening. Hello. Great to share the space together again. It's the fourth time, I believe, that we host an evening like this. The idea originated on the VBT retreat where we were amongst us with Beck. Hello, good to see you. And that we realized we really like to practice together, and to share is with a group is different than sharing with Hareesh in front of us. And in a way, it is even more intimate, to really work ourselves with the practices. So that's why we started this group. My name is Sjors. I'm from the Netherlands. Some of you I saw last time, but I think not all. Who is here for the first time? Or were you all like there last time? Ah, Mary. Hello. Hello, Mary. Just a little bit about my background. I did the immersion last year, Hareesh's deep dive program, and I sort of quasi looked over the shoulder with some friends. Hey, Andre, of some of my dear friends did it this year, and I also attended the retreat, the immersion retreat this year. So I've been heavily involved with the practices for a year and a half, but slowly they want to, I felt like, hey, it's nice to share together. Tonight we are gonna work, hey Daya, hello, with the practice of Visarga. Who knows what Visarga is? Let's start there. Who has done the practice? So some of them, who has no idea, like really, like what is the practice, sort of. Okay. Well, briefly said, it's a practice to reactivate and recalibrate and purify the central channel, and you visualize a point of light from above your head to the base of your heart. And with that, it's actually like Uchara, a practice to go from dissolvement into the infinite back into embodiment, coming back fully into the body and then dissolving into the infinite again. So I thought it would be nice if we also go into breakout groups before the practice to explore these topics a little bit. What does it mean to be embodied for you? What does the infinite means for you, or whatever name you want to stick on it, or do you stick on it? Also to hear each other a little bit. What are our experiences in these realms? And Arjan is there as well. Amen. So that's sort of the roadmap of tonight. But let's start with the non-dual invocation to tune in together. So close your eyes. Take a moment to center. And start with taking a deep breath, breathing in. And on the out breath, arriving a little deeper, breathing in. And letting go of the day. And really allowing yourself to land into this practice space. No more to-dos, no more busy thoughts. And then we chant together the non-dual invocation, breathing in for Atma Tvam. Atma Tvam Girijamati Sahachara Prana Shariram Graham Pujate Vishayopabogarachana Nidra Samadhistiti Samchara Pradayo Pradakshina Vidi Stotra Visarvagira Yat Yat Karma Karomi Tat Yarakilaham Shambho Tavaradanam Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho. And then to deepen our centeredness a little bit further, let's chant 3 times Om together, breathing in. And welcome. Let me move your body a little bit. See where you hold some tension in your face, rubbing the tension out of your system. Making contact with the chest, the belly, the legs. So, what I would like to do is to start with in breakout rooms with let one other person, and we're gonna explore 2 questions. Like, what does it mean for you? What does embodiment mean for you? And not like on a mental level, but how do you experience embodiment? What situations do you feel most embodied? How do you experience embodiment right now? And see if you can really feel the physical sensations of it. And the second question, which I will write in the chat so that it's time for the second question, is how do you experience the infinite, or God, or the goddess, or whatever name works for you? So how do you experience embodiment, and how do you experience the infinite? We do this in an inquiry format. So in an inquiry, one person talks and the other listens. So it's not a dialogue. It's not a place for questions and responses. No, you just, as a listener, you're present for the investigation of the other person. And see if you can deepen your understanding by going into intuitive speech. So you are surprised by your own words. You see what comes up from the depth. Nobody has to understand it. Sometimes you're silent for a little bit and then you feel what's there to be felt in the deeper layers about these topics. And after a certain moment, I give a signal that it's time for the second question, and then it's time to change roles. So one person answers 2 questions, then you change, then the other person answers 2 questions. Are there any questions about that? No? Let's see. Yeah. I put you in breakout rooms. So I will keep track of time. It's about 2 minutes per question. Well, let's do 3 minutes per question. Otherwise, it's a bit of a rush. And so you come into a room, you meet another person, figure out who is going to start, what is your name, stuff like that, and then I give a starting signal. Yes? Okay, enjoy. Hey, Belen.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
The others are in the breakout room, so they come back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Have we met?
No, I don't think so. I have met Alea.
Aha.
Yeah, in the retreat.
Good. Nice that you're here. So others will come back in 25 seconds. Yes. Welcome. Welcome back. We had some extra people appearing. Belen, welcome, and Nancy. Yeah, it would be interesting to hear from each other what we experienced in the breakout rooms. What was surprising or new for you? What did you hear yourself say which you didn't know before? Or what did you hear your partner say that you didn't know before? Somebody who would like to share. Can be big things or just small things.
Sjors, I like to share.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, we had the same thing that we were pulled from really feeling and telling from experience. And we were pulled up in the mind, recycling things what we already know from social path. So it's not always easy to talk from experience in the now.
Yeah.
When we have just 2-3 minutes, then you're also thinking about the time, and then it was a nice conversation, and but that was what we experienced about.
Yeah. So the mind was there as well.
Yeah, the mind is still there.
Yeah. Well, this happens, right?
Me too.
Good. Yeah. Well, good that you could see it.
It is what it is in the now.
Yeah. For who is it really clear, like, that you have a preference? Like either the infinite or embodiment? Or like that one is easier accessible than the other, or that you tend to go that way or that way?
So
just
I can
curious.
say something about that, as I was just talking to Mary. So I've been kind of running away from embodiment for many decades, like over 20 years. That I was, because of the trendiness of yoga and how the people that were practicing the more physical yoga didn't seem to align with what I was looking for in terms of spirituality. So I've neglected my body, and I was more looking for the transcendental, for those experiences of union and of kind of a being in this kind of a world beyond the material world. And only recently, with the teachings from Hareesh, I understood that I was missing something very important in terms of this embodiment of being also aligned and connected to the divine while in the material body. And that is something that, it has reshaped my view and my relationship with my body. And now I see that by practicing yoga, I am also, contributing towards this awareness of what are all the realms that we are engaging with in our awakened lives or in our conscious lives. And so I can say that I have been much more leaning towards the transcendental than the embodiment, and now I'm kind of rewiring myself in that way. So that's what I can say about that.
Cool. Nice. I must say, I just gave this weekend a workshop with some people who live like a native tribe, so they're only busy with like the earth. It's all very earth, and all is about making fire and cooking in clay pots and I like today I was like reading some scriptures, and it was all so spiritual. So spiritual. I really had to sort of, why can't we just sit around a fire together and sing? So like, so today I was more in the earth realms. Yeah. But thanks for your sharing, the both of you. Somebody else, or shall we proceed to the practice? It's lovely to hear actually the different experiences. Only if you feel like it. Yeah, Leslie?
Both are Jan, I hope I'm saying that okay, and I had come to conclusions that those ideas of good and bad, the judgments of right or wrong, really slip away. And I don't know if that's more of a transcendent thing or of an embodied thing, but the sense of something being right or wrong, those judgments go away, and they're not as important.
Yeah. That's what came up which for you in the exploration. Yeah, beautiful.
What I experienced it also in my life last years is when I speak my truth and live my truth more, that I'm more embodied. It's really like going very hard in my body again, home and again when I do something for my truth and speaking it out.
Say again the last sentence.
That it's really like coming of landing in my body, like coming home when I speak truth, the truth, or living my truth, to make choices, that deeper truth in myself.
Yeah.
And that's also a problem for me from childhood, that was always living from my head, very transcendental, and always the connection in heavens and esoteric, but not in my body.
Yeah.
It's really nice to have this practice, embody all those experiences and that knowledge and to live from it. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
So speaking your truth helps you with that embodiment, if I understand you correctly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Let's move into practice. So we're gonna do Visarga. First we're gonna do a little side channel clearing, Nadi Shortener, then Visarga. The practice is fairly easy, it's not complicated in a technical way, so I will just talk you through it as we go. The invitation is to really use the visualization part as a focusing, as a directing of attention. So, and really be precise in your visualization. So can you really follow the line and the point of light? Or is it sort of fake somewhere on that line? Now see if you can be precise. The more precise you are, the more intense it becomes, and the more focused your awareness comes. And after Visarga, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. We might do some form of installment of the energy body, but I will see what comes up in that phase, or just a brief open sitting. So I would invite you to really take the opportunity to build up the concentration and then expand in the open awareness part after the guided practice. I will ring the bell when it's time to come back. So,
Sjors,
yeah.
Will you describe the practice more specifically? Because I'm not sure I know what to do.
Yeah, I will. It's
Okay.
It's just to give you an idea, we're gonna visualize a point of light from the top of our head, drawing it down, and as the practice unfolds, we're gonna add more layers. So we start first with our attention, then we add the breath, then we add visualization, and then we add a mantra. But I will guide you through the steps. I don't have, because otherwise your head is gonna think about it, and then thanks for asking. But first, let's ground ourselves a little fuller and take this opportunity to expel all excess energy out of our system. And we're gonna do that with a Nadi Shortener, a powerful Nadi Shortener. So first, close your eyes, take your awareness inside. And feel your body, feel if you're leaning forward a little bit or backwards. And then move forward and backwards, gently swaying, feeling how the weight shifts. And then land in the middle, and not like stiffen up, but you dynamically land in the middle by like a clock that loses its momentum, stands still in the middle without effort. Comes to rest in the middle. Movements becoming smaller and smaller. Till it's barely perceptible whether you're moving or standing still, but you feel you're right in the middle. Feel your hips bones grounded on the pillow or the chair. Feel your legs are heavy. Feel how on the in-breath your legs become a bit more heavy. You feel your hips opening. feel your belly opening. You feel how the breath reaches all the way down to the lower belly. And you feel how on the out breath all residual tension flows out of the body. And feel how your spine is elongated. The crown of your head slightly pulled upwards. So that you really feel that your vertebrae are slightly pulled apart. You feel your chest open, the shoulders are backwards, and on the next in-breath roll your shoulders forward and back. Breathing in. Roll the shoulders forward and up and back on the out breath. Breathing in. Roll them forward and up to the back. Breathing in, rolling forward. And out to the back. Feeling your chest open. So now the base is set in the lower part, your spine is elongated and the chest is open. And in this structure we're gonna activate the three main nadis, the three main energy channels, the two side channels and the central channel. We do this by a powerful Nadi Shortener. So place the middle finger of your right hand on your third eye between your eyebrows. Close the left nostril and breathe in forcefully to the right. Gathering the energy in the pelvic floor. Close the right nostril, exhale to the left. And again. Breathing into the right, feeling all latent anger and aggression. Close the right, exhale to the left. Breathing into the right. Expelling all latent anger and aggression. As we feel the right channel ablaze with the purified form of compassionate action. Now we close the left, breathe in, close the right, breathe into the left. Feeling all fear and attachment expel to the right. Breathing in left, feeling all fear and attachment. And expelling to the right. Breathing in left. And expelling right. Feel the left channel ablaze with discerning wisdom. As we breathe into both nostrils, both side channels. Gather the energy in the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Inject the energy in the central channel as we expel through the central channel. And again, breathing into both nostrils. Mula Bandha. Inject the energy in the central channel. Clearing all ignorance. Last time. Breathing in Mula Bandha. Inject the energy in the central channel. And out. Take a deep breath and feel all three great channels activated, purified, calibrated. Draw your awareness upwards to the space above your head, about 3 fist widths above your head. And gently resting your awareness space. You feel or you visualize. At first maybe small and gentle, a white light glowing above your head. It's a beautiful point of white light. Maybe you see its color, but maybe you also can feel the sensation. like an electric current, a ball of electricity above your head. And you gently breathe into that space, feeling it, brightening it ever so slightly on the in-breath. And maybe it softens a little on the out-breath. And breathing in as it brightens. Breathing out, it softens. And it is as if you, on the in-breath, you breathe in and you gather all the ambient energy surrounding you. You feel as it gathers in this point of white light above your head. You feel it effortlessly accumulating on each breath. Magnetic force draws all the energy to itself. Accumulating above your head. And feel how big is your field. Maybe it's only a pinprick, maybe it's as big as a football, maybe it expands to the whole room. And see that on the next in-breath you contract the energy. Accumulate the energy into a ball a few inches or centimeters wide. And you concentrate all the energy into that bindu, that point of essence. You hold it there, you have all your attention, you feed all your attention to the brightening of that white light. And then from that white light you feel a thin line running down the soft spot on the top of the skull, straight to the middle of the head, to the nasal cavity, to the throat, as that thin line of light lands in the heart. Feel how the heart blossoms a little bit when that line of light reaches the heart. that ball of light on top of your head, a thin line running down to your heart space. And on the next in-breath, you feel and you visualize that you draw that ball of energy over the line, down into the heart. And there you hold it. Brief breath pause. Nourish the heart with that ball of light. You keep a gentle mula bandha, and on the out breath it goes up again. To that point above your head. And also there you hold briefly. Breathing in, drawing down. Hold it in the heart. You gently engage Mula Bandha to keep the energy up there. Breathing out, going up. If it helps, you can float with your hand where the light is. That can help you to be precise, to not waver. And find your own rhythm. You can follow me if you want, but maybe you have your own tempo. Breathing in down. Holding in the heart, really allow the heart to be nourished by the ball of light. Feeding the energy to the heart. Breathing out, going up. And on the end of the out breath, you can add a gentle Uddiyana Bandha. If you know what it is. And if it comes effortlessly. Breathing in down. Holding it in the heart. Breathing out up. Breathing in down. Hold. Breathing out up. So now you have attention, visualization, breath and bandhas. And now we gotta add a fifth element, a mantra. So on the next in-breath you silently enunciate the mantra hum. Hum, breathing in down. And on the out breath you silently recite sa. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. For the next couple of minutes you fully immerse yourself into the practice with all of these elements engaged. The mind being fully occupied. You can extend the breath holds and maybe you feel something of what we discussed, the choosing of embodiment on the way down, landing in embodiment and dissolving into the absolute on the out breath. next moments you practice on your own, in your own rhythm. Fully immersed, fully concentrated. A few more rounds. Next in-breath, you draw the energy all the way down, not only to the heart, but you feel that it streams to the front of your body, down into your belly. You can take several in-breaths and also maybe your hand gesture to guide the energy from the head and the heart into the belly as you store it in the red bindu. Calming the mind. So consciously allowing the energy to waterfall down the front of the body. Store it in the red bindu. Seal the building up of the energy, and we invoke the transformation that occurs in the red bindu by chanting Ganesh's Mula mantra 3 times. Sing along if you know it, otherwise just listen and feel the energy reverberating in your lower belly. Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Gang Ganapataye Namaha. As we feel the red bindu activated in the belly, we will also consecrate the blue bindu in the heart. The mantra Om Aim Hreem Shreem Mahadevyai Namaha 3 times, breathing in. Om Haim Hreem Shreem Mahadevyai Namaha. Om Harim Shrim Mahadeviyai Namaha. Om Aim Harim Shrim Mahadeviyai Namaha. The red bindu in the belly and the blue bindu in the heart activated. We also consecrate the white bindu in the head. Mantra Om Hraum Shivayai Namaha. Breathing in. Om Hraum Shivayai Namaha. Om Hraum Shivayai Namaha. Om Hraum Shivayai Namaha. Feeling all three bindus ablaze and maybe also the central channel running through it. All the way from the crown of the head to the pelvic floor. Slowly allow the visualization to dissolve. As if you let your energy body dissolve into spaciousness. And you let go of all doing. And you let go of all preference. And you let go of all thoughts, all self-referencing. As you rest even for a moment in spaciousness. Pure silent presence. Each time a sense of self comes back, you surrender into formlessness. Each time you see that you're trancing out, you revitalize and refresh your presence. You're slowly deepening your breath. Gently reacquainting yourself with the physical sensations of your body. Blood rushing, your heartbeat, feeling the subtle layers of energy slowly thickening. As your physical body takes shape again. Very gently you feel what it's like to come back in your body and find yourself into this physical universe again. Physical body. And gently move your body. Maybe you sway a little bit. Maybe you stretch a little bit. Very gently. Bye back. So welcome back. Thank you all for sharing this space. I felt a little bit like tired in the beginning at big dinner. Now I'm really sort of, oh yeah, this is why we do this. This is why it just works for me at least. There has to go. Pleasure to see you again.
Thank you very much. I'm frozen, but I'm.
This is Catherine speaking.
Yes. So thank you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Maybe nice to hear some experiences if somebody wants to share.